Hey guys, let's make a seafood boil, and I made this for both myself and my best friend. When I say my best friend, I mean my man. So for starters, anything that we eat, we have to clean. So I'm just taking a lime and I'm scrubbing my crab legs to get off any excess stuff that might be on it. Along with my crab legs, I have my shrimps. So I put that on ice just to make sure that they stay nice and fresh. Get you some corn. Just clean up your corn real quick. That guy, the Jamaican in me, hate the way I said that. I said corn, can. Clean up your can. Also, for a seafood boil, I advise everybody to use red potatoes. You just cut up your corn. This is simple. Just watch me do my thing. Just watch me do my thing. So this part is very crucial. We're going to cut up our onions and our extra seasonings to add to our broth, and that's what we're going to use to boil our seafood. So you don't really have to dice them up too small, just cut them up because it's not really necessary anyways. So this is how it looks when we're done. And then we have some that we're going to dice up really small, and I'm going to use this at the end. You're going to see exactly what I'm going to do with it at the end. Now we got our onions and scallions all cut up, and these are the seasons that I'm going to use: paprika, Cajun step, garlic powder, sazon, however you pronounce that shit, Gaia, that me know it as cayenne pepper, and we're going to use Aude. I know they also have one called Slap Your Mama, that one there bad too. Now, I'm not really a huge fan of the eggs, but what is a seafood boil without eggs? And these are all the ingredients that we have so far that's gonna go into our seafood boil. So let's get started. Here's another crucial step. Orange juice and lime juice cuts down the rawness of the seafood, so I advise you to do this. And then this is why I said it doesn't really matter if you dice up your onions to put into your broth, because either way it's gonna get boiled out. It's not like we're really gonna need it. Once that comes to a boil, you start adding in your potatoes and you start adding in your corn. God, why am I doing it again? Your corn. The Jamaican in me wants to fight me so bad, yo. You add in your corn and you add in your potatoes, okay? And you just stir it up and you let it come to a boil. So this is my favorite part. Once it comes to a boil, your corn and your potatoes, and you add in your crab legs. Just make sure that it is fully saturated. Well, not necessarily, but you want to get all that good flavor into it. As long as it's steamed, it will cook, but I want to get all that good flavor into the crab legs. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna push it down and stuff everything in the pot. Now remember, health is wealth, so we need some vegetables on the side, don't matter what you eat. And with my crab legs, I felt like, you know what, let's make some steamed kale. I love me some kale. The way how I make kale, it turns out amazing. Even my 4-year-old son be tearing that shit up. You feel me? That's how good it is. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Okay, watch this. So my crab legs is finally done. So I'm about to take them out of the pot and put them to the side. And then I'm also going to take out my corn. But I'm going to leave the potatoes. You're going to see why.
spend time on a daily. You never move, fuck up, no, you never move, shake it. My man, I'm my best friend, it's so amazing. You are my best friend, you are my best. Can't bust your brain after it, no complex. Choose you over everybody, make them upset. Write it out in this life at the next. You are my best friend, you are my. When you get that good man, you have to put them on lock. If I catch a running, we have to bama like a rock. Pockets well fat, plus it meat and right. You know I love you. You know I love you. Keep you close, not going nowhere. I'm a for you, you want it. You know I love you. You know I love you. Keep you close, not going nowhere.
So at this moment, I'm just gonna test my potatoes, and I can see that it's not fully cooked, so I'm just gonna leave it in the broth some more so it's like, you know, nice and soft. We don't want nothing raw at all over here, okay? Can't give my best friend raw food. You're crazy. And once it's all done, I'm going to take my potatoes and my corn and place them to the side along with my crab legs. Now we're moving on to the boiled eggs. Do not drop your eggs in the pot. Boof, okay? Take your time, put it on a spoon, and drop them in the pot nice and neat because you don't want it to crack and it just ruins everything. So while the eggs are boiling, I'm going to move on to my favorite veggie, which is kale. You just add a little olive oil and some simple seasoning like garlic powder, onion powder, and a tip of water so it steams. Once you remove the eggs, you're going to throw in your shrimps and you're going to just let that soak up all the good flavor, you know? Shrimps cook very easily, so you don't have to leave them in there too long. You know how Popeyes eat spinach? Yeah, my best friend eats kale. So when I eat veggies, I like to see the rainbow in terms of like I need color, you know? So we diced up some sweet peppers and some purple onions. For this next step, don't judge me until you try it. Cinnamon powder. I actually got this thing from my aunt. When I saw her putting cinnamon powder in the kale, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Until I tasted it, I was like, nah. Like, I really wanted to slap her. You know the season I'm going to tell you earlier about slap your mother? Yeah. When she told me about the cinnamon powder on the kale, oh my God. And this is the final step. We are moving on to our sauce. So you're just going to get you a little butter and let it melt down. And you remember those small onions and scallions that you diced up earlier? That's what you're going to add to your sauce. And you're going to let it cook, like cover the pot and let it steam down and cook. And then, of course, I'm going to add some garlic. I actually add I think 2-3 pegs of garlic, because who doesn't love garlic? If you don't love garlic, you need to grow the fuck up, okay? My best friend does. So that's that. So once your seasoning is fully cooked, your onions and your scallion and your garlic is fully cooked, you're gonna add 2 sticks of butter. You can use less, but I chose to use 2 because I like my stuff really yum. You feel me? So I added 2 sticks of butter and I just let that melt down. And once it's melted like this, that's when you're gonna start adding in your additional stuff. I need thyme in everything that I cook. Like, who doesn't like thyme? So I didn't have any wet thyme on hand, so I added dry thyme, Cajun seasoning. The other one, the Mediterranean. So basically, the same seasoning that you put in the broth is the same seasonings that you're gonna put into the sauce to make your sauce. But I also add lemon pepper seasoning. I don't think I did that in the broth. And then once it's done and it comes to a simmer, this is how it's supposed to look, right? Once that happens, you're gonna take it and you're gonna drizzle it all over your seafood. Just watch this. Watch this. What should I say? Watch this.
You are my best friend. You are my best. From a little bit I glow and I grow. Never think I'd make a nigga like you. By talk to a few man 10, I told them to know. Them don't forget it confused. You are the best. You are the best, my car, my ex, mechanical well vex. Make you know you are the last, nothing can come next. Besides my money, you are the next biggest flex card. You are my best friend, you are my best. Can't bust your brain after it, no complex. Choose you over everybody, make them upset. Write it out in this life for the next. You are my best friend, you are my.
And guys, this is exactly how I make my seafood boil for both myself and my best friend. And like I said before, when I say best friend, I mean my man, my man, my man. Go stream my single Best Friend out right now on all platforms. Thank you. Bye.